Hi, good evening, everyone. So, today let's talk about health. Okay, so for optimal health, there are four main pillars. Okay, so one is what we call eat, then we got sleep, we got breathe, and then we have play. Okay, so eat is the food that you eat. Okay, the consumption of nutrients that you're taking. Sleep is all about when you sleep and you detoxify and you build your body. Uh, Breathe is prana, okay, which is the movement of energy, the flow in the body. And most important is play, which is exercise. Okay. Now, if you do those four things and you repeat them over and over again, you will be healthy. So there are only four main pillars. Okay. So you maximize these four things in life. You don't need anything else in life. Okay. You will be free of disease. Now people say that I've got a genetic predisposition of not being healthy, or my father had this, my mother had it, so it's in my genes. Right, it is in your genes, but then it is not activated for you. The moment you were born, you did not have type 1 diabetes, okay, or type 2 diabetes. Your father might have, your parents might have, but it's over a period of time when your lifestyle changes when these genes come in forefront. Okay? So if you do steps to control these, you don't have to follow all those genetic disorders or disease that we call. Okay, so today what we'll do is we'll talk about play. So first step, which is eat, sleep, play, breathe, and repeat. Okay, so we'll talk about play. So play means movement. Play means exercise. So any sort of physical activity is will contribute towards exercise. Okay, so if you're moving, it's a part of exercise. If you're doing a household work, it's a part of exercise. Okay, if you're playing out, if you're participating in any event which is not sitting on a couch and doing any video game event or any jazz, but if you're walking out and playing outside, contributing towards it's what physical activity is all about. Okay, so why physical activity is important? Physical activity is important because it helps the blood to reach all parts of the body. So when the blood reaches all part of the body, so all tissues, ligaments, muscles will work. They work properly, and they work in a way that your body is active. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, then what happens is it helps in removing toxins. Okay, exercise is ideally the first line of defense when it comes to health. Okay, food, sleep, everything is, to me, is secondary. So exercise is the first line of defense. And and why I'm saying it is because if you look at our generation or our kids, okay, they are the one who are least exercising. They are not as physically active as we were or as our parents were. And then you see these kids are gaining a lot of what we call lifestyle diseases. Okay, their genetics is changing, their gut microbes are changing because they do not exercise the way they should be. When I say exercise, they are not physically active the way they should be. It helps to strengthen our bone density. So when you do exercise, the bones become strong. And as we age, okay, when the bone starts to become brittle and harder, the flexibility is gone, the joints become stiff. If you're exercising, this will take a longer period. So a lot of people, it will happen, but the range will go away. So instead of 50, they might do it at 80, 85, 90. Okay. So what accounts for exercise? Now, any form of physical movement is exercise. Swimming, playing badminton, running, jogging, skipping rope, any form of aerobic or anaerobic exercise, all contributes to what we call exercise. Okay, when you do exercise, it's important to do it in moderation. Okay, so a lot of people, when New Year, 1st of January, they make a resolution and they do exercise and they just go out, and first week, 10 days, they do for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, and then they go down. Okay, please remember, if you're doing excessive exercising, it will lead to oxidative stress. With oxidative stress, you age early. Okay, because a lot of free radicals are formed in the body, and these free radicals help to create toxins. It makes you age faster, the cells multiply, the immune system goes for a toss. So the whole vicious cycle starts if you are trying to do excessive extreme. So excess of anything and everything is bad. Okay, don't go in. for excess, do moderate exercise. Okay. Now, what is the definition of a moderate exercise? And this is something which I want everyone to maybe make a note and then follow. So, for kids between age of 5 to 18 years, 1 hour of physical activity. Okay. Physical activity does not mean going out in a park and sitting on a bench. Physical activity means going out, playing in group, playing all alone, but some form of physical activity. So walking, running, jogging, swimming, badminton, yoga, cycling, whatever the kid wants to do, it's considered as a physical activity. And how much they should do? They should do 1 hour for 7 days a week. Okay? It's not that they should be doing 5 days, 6 days. They should be doing for 7 days. And this is for kids between age 5 to 18. But this is the time when the bones are developing. This is the time when muscles are developing. This is the time the growth is there. Whatever we input right now, the body will help us or thank us later. Okay. Now after 18, what is a good exercise? Now after 18, a good exercise is minimum of 150 minutes in a week. Okay. When I say 150 minutes, that basically means you're working out 5 times a week and 30 minutes per cycle. So a lot of people try to do, okay, I'll do 1 day in a month or 1 day in a week, I'll go to gym and I'll do 150 minutes. No, that's okay, but ideally you want to do it every day. So the body is in motion, the joints are right, and then you set it as a routine for you. So for adults after 18 years of age, it should be 30 minutes, 5 days a week, 2 days of rest should be an exercise for optimal health. Now, how do you define what type of exercise? So divide exercise into 3 parts: zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. Zone 1 is just 50% of your overall exercise. So if you're doing 30 minutes of exercise, so zone 1 is 15 minutes, which is normal talking, which is like what I and you are talking right now. It's normal. It's any exercise which is like normal walking or just jogging, where you can easily talk, you're not loss of breath. That's what is zone 1. Zone 2 is when you're finding it a little difficult to converse. You're not able to talk as freely. So let's say a brisk walk is where you would put yourself in zone, which should be around 25%. So roughly around 7.5, 8 minutes. And then zone 3, which is the rest 25%. The last 7.5 minutes, where you should be really short of breath. A good sprint, okay? A good match of squash or freestyle swimming, okay, at a top speed that you can do, where you're actually short of breath. You feel that you need air, okay? So that's the 3 zones. So if you're able to divide this for people who are doing 30 minutes, 5 days a week, you don't need anything else for optimal health. Now, with exercise, there are some precautions you need to take. Okay, what are these precautions? Before starting any routine, okay, please check your vitamin D level, because if you're doing any high impact exercise, which is like running, weightlifting, jogging, swimming, anything which is a high impact, please check your vitamin D levels, because you want to have an optimal vitamin D before you get into any physical exercise. Okay. Next is you should look at your calcium levels. You should also look at your magnesium and potassium balance. Next is when you are exercising, it is very important to sleep well. Okay, 6 to 7 hours of sound sleep is imperative for you to reap the benefits of exercising. And last is keep your hydration level up. Okay, because when you lose toxins and you lose your water content through sweat or any form of exercise, it is very important to hydrate. Okay, 80% of our body is made up of water. Okay, 1% drop in our water level or hydration level in the body can cause a havoc in our body. Okay. So why exercise is important? Because studies have shown that if you want to, for kids, especially for kids, people say, no, there are a lot of studies, he has to concentrate on studies, let him study right now, then he can do exercise later. No, I don't buy that point, because studies have shown and it's been proven fact that if you want to concentrate well, you need to exercise. If you want to improve your mood, for people who are in office, who have got a high stress job, you should exercise. If you want to have vitality in your life, you need to exercise. Okay. So for any solution, for any dis-ease in the body, for any disease in your emotions, exercise is the best way to do. Okay. A study in Norway, okay, where you have dark for almost 9 months a year, you have dark, there is no sun, and when you live in dark, chances of depressions being very high. So a study in Norway has shown that people who exercise, okay, versus people who take drugs, which is SSRI, drugs for depression. They found exercise to be far more superior than taking drugs. Okay, so exercise is the new drug for all of us. Okay. Um, Suppose you're working in a desk job, something like what I have, a desk job where you're sitting around and you say that I don't have time. All you need to do is every 30 minutes just get up, walk maybe 100, 200 steps, and you'll not realize in those 9 hours of a shift how many steps you've walked. Okay? And in a jiffy, those 30 minutes will happen for you. Then you can just go home and take another 10 minutes and do a rigorous exercise where you're short of breath. Okay, so just focus on exercise. This is one of the key pillars, and this is something which I feel that we are missing in our kids, especially in our kids now, and also for people who have been very active have become a sedentary lifestyle. So when you exercise, you will see that what the food you're taking will benefit you. The sleep will benefit you. All the toxins are removed, so detoxification will happen. Your organs will have enough of prana, which is the movement of flow in your body. So the chi, the energy, whatever you want to call it, will move freely in your body. Okay. So for me, if I have to prioritize, I would say exercise is at par with the food that we are putting into my mouth. Okay. So have a great day, everyone. Hope this inspires you to start your exercise routine. Do share what your intentions are with respect to exercise. Exercising in group is always better. Studies have proven, statistics says that you do 20% more and better exercise when you do it in group. A group can be 2, can be 10. So try and find out a group nearby in the society which is involved in some form of physical activities, inspire them, share this with them, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you, everyone.